Hi Geminis, so this is going to be a general reading. As always, take what resonates and leave out what doesn't. Of course, there's no gender in tarot, and always feel free to switch or place the energies where you feel they need to be. Yeah, so this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus placements. But any other placement in Gemini that's significant or has a significance to you, this could resonate. And remember, there's no gender in tarot, and always feel free to switch or place the energies where you feel they need to be. I feel like I just repeated that, but I don't think I said it. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. So it says, today I trust myself. Today I know that I will make the right decisions to maintain a happy and healthy life. I'm getting like a download as I'm reading that. I feel like some of you guys may be needing to trust yourself more, maybe even in the things you channel or the things you say, okay? And this could even be like for self. It doesn't even have to be channeling for someone else. So some of you guys could even be highly intuitive, maybe even high priestess, you know, like maybe a witch, okay? I hope no one takes offense to that, me saying witch, because it's not a bad thing, okay? That could even be something too, as I'm mentioning. You could even be trusting yourself in what you believe in or what you know. Some of you guys may also kind of be in this energy where you're also like learning to trust yourself in the things that, you know, it doesn't even have to be major decisions or decisions itself. It could just be like deciding what you believe in, okay? Or maybe I don't even know if this, like, is this even a word? Unbelieving? Yeah, like unpacking things that you may have been taught to believe and trusting what you know. Okay, I feel like that could be a message for one of you Geminis out there. It says you should accept valid criticism, solid foundation. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Have some music playing in the background. Success with effort. Staff you will be taken care of in difficult times. Door opportunities are waiting for you. Okay, so yeah, see, I'm getting also a download too about crown chakra, and that's actually what I'm listening to. So some of you guys may be learning how to activate your crown chakra, and the crown chakra talks about like learning how to, you know, trust the higher conscience, your things that, you know, I feel like the crown chakra is like things you can't prove sometimes on paper, but they're messages that are very valid. You know, just because it's not on paper doesn't mean it's not valid. So for some of you, that could be very significant, okay? Where you're learning to trust your own messages, okay? The Tower card could also be significant here, like just the imagery. Some of you guys may be like something to do with a tower. So maybe something to do with like something you believe in, or that brings you a sense of grounding, stability. Might bring you a sense of success, okay? Now, where it says you should accept valid criticism, I feel like for some of you here, I'm getting some of you guys could have thought you needed to have criticism, okay? Or someone could have been criticizing you. Sorry, I had to drink some water. Okay. Maybe even water could be significant. or drinking water. He will be taken care of in difficult times. Yeah, so I'm getting here. I want to get more on that staff card, but I feel like this has to do with maybe like something that grounds you, something that brings you a sense of stability. Okay, like trusting yourself. I am getting that energy strongly of trusting self. That could even be what opens the door for you, because we have here opportunities are waiting for you. So let's see. Let's see. What do we have for my Geminis? The 10 of Wands, the Sun. I'm covering it like that because you know, there's like some what would be considered for YouTube some not appropriate imagery illustration on the cards. So with that 10 of Wands there, okay, the Sun card, some of you guys could be walking away here from feeling overwhelmed. Okay, maybe even something that feels like a disaster. I'm also getting, take that how it resonates, and it could have to do with trusting self. Maybe for some of you, it could be people, an environment, things, places, okay? And with that Sun card, you're trusting self, okay? Maybe even for some of you, Leo season could be very significant, okay? The summertime. But I'm getting here, I'm also getting like some of you guys could connect or feel very connected to the Sun, okay? Maybe the Sun could be a symbol of something for you. Yeah, interesting. I know the weather is obviously different in each place and, you know, pretty much everywhere, but where I'm at, yesterday for Memorial Weekend, it was pretty sunny. Not necessarily hot in terms of like it wasn't hot like the weather, but the sun was out and shining. And I embraced it because I love that kind of weather. So some of you guys maybe even like yesterday, Memorial Week, this weekend could have been significant, okay? But you're walking away from things, something, okay, that is making you feel or has left you feeling burdened. Interesting. For some of you, I was gonna start shuffling, but I need to show you guys these cards because it could be a message for somebody. The 7 of Swords, the Emperor. For some of you, you could be walking away from somebody who has like power. They may have control issues or they believe they do. I'm getting this could be a person that has been deceived, okay? Now the Emperor can represent like a father energy. So for some of you, it could be a father, or it could be just somebody who embodies a father energy, okay? And yeah, like this person has maybe deceived you. It could even be that this person deceives mentally, like they something about the way that they may think, or they're, I'm getting like when people say get your mind right. So this person, this could be someone that you feel this way towards, okay? Yeah, I was just mentioning the High Priestess, and we have the King of Swords, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Ten of Swords. I'm not gonna take these cards and lay them out here, but I'm taking how it resonates. This could be more specific for somebody. I'm getting, you could strongly be an air sign. Obviously, this is a Gemini reading, but some of you guys may have strong air placements. You may be very knowledgeable. Oh, it's giving me, I'm thinking of yin yang as I'm looking at this. You might be very spiritual, very in tune, very intuitive, maybe even a witch. I was just mentioning, you know, being a witch, being a high priestess, but you also have a lot of logic, okay? You may even be somebody that knows how to explain things where it doesn't sound too woo-woo, which sometimes I'm all for that, but where it makes sense, but it's also very like, it's kind of giving me the energy of like, if you know, you know. Sometimes it's like you can't even explain things, like you just kind of feel like if you know something, you just know it. So that could be very significant for some of you guys, okay? And there might be, for some of you, I feel like it could be like parents, okay? But it doesn't have to be. It could even be like an older couple, or two people that have like a sense of power in some way. And 10-10, right? Because it's like the Empress, the 10 of Swords. Remember, we had the Emperor here, we had the 10 of Wands. This can be people that have caused you to a very far point, okay? They may have even pushed your buttons. This could be people that, okay, I'm getting a download. This could be people that view themselves a certain way, but they're really not, okay? Now, I'm also being intrigued to how this Empress looks. This could even be somebody who, this could be you, or this could be how they maybe treat a certain child or treated you as a child. Maybe they've turned their back on you. Now, don't get me wrong, the Emperor and the Empress, you know, individually together are, you know, great energies, but the way I'm seeing it here, and I'm gonna go with what I'm seeing here, and I'm being intrigued, you know, each time you look at a card, it's like you could get a different download. I'm being intrigued to that gate right here. I know the way that this looks, like, see that right, that gate right there? This could be somebody who has blocked you, okay? Maybe this could even be someone that they're very small-minded, but they feel a sense of power, or they need to feel a sense of power, okay? The thing is, you have energy of like logic and strong intuition, okay? You guys may even have spirit guides. Your spiritual team might really, I was really, you know, asking for my spiritual team to come through. You know, some of you guys may really have like people behind you, okay, next to you, I'm even getting, that are here giving you this knowledge. But these people may feel like they're superior, okay? Let me see, that's interesting. Give me more about this for my Geminis. Yeah, see? You have knowledge. Some of you guys, I lower the music a little bit. Hopefully it's not too bad. The Four of Swords here, the Moon. Yeah, it's like you have knowledge. Some of you guys may even have hidden knowledge. What I'm getting with that is like maybe not a lot of people know about this knowledge you have, or you don't speak on it. Some of you guys may even have more knowledge than you think you do. Okay, it's giving me like things that are like in the subconscious. Okay, and I was actually just thinking about the subconscious on some like video that I had run into before starting this reading. Yeah, some of you guys, maybe when you're alone, or maybe not necessarily meditating, but with self, you may get a lot of downloads. Some of you guys too, the advice could also be to meditate, okay, or take moments more for self. You know, maybe not actually meditating, you know, and like crisscross applesauce listening to music and having like candles and singing bowls, but like meditating, you know. And sometimes meditation could even be just like laying in a quiet place and allowing your mind to kind of like, I'm getting like freelance, you know, let things come through as they need to. Yeah. The Tower card is also making me think of that Tower card I believe I had in last week's reading. At this point, I don't remember. I think it might have been in the first, because it felt like I was doing part 1, which was a nightly read, then a part 2. Okay, for some of you guys, it's like you've gone through a tower or epiphany, because a tower can give me epiphany energy, and seeing things for what they are. Sometimes it's even epiphanies that you did not expect to see, and you're now building solid ground, solid foundation. But this is not a breaking, destructive tower. Notice how this tower is standing pretty nicely and tall. So for some of you, you could even be starting to stand very tall. Okay, not allowing things to, it's like you know what you know. And some of you guys are still maybe even discovering what you know. And it's interesting because I'm trying to flow with this reading as much as I can. And I feel like that could be significant for some of you guys. This could even be it for those of you who give messages out there, and for others of you, it could just be downloads for self. You're trying to flow with it, or the advice is to do so. Yeah, interesting. Cat. It says right here, a two-faced friend. And I was just looking at something that had to do with betrayal of friends. You know how sometimes people will even title themselves as best friends, but they're not, you know? So some of you guys maybe even watching your circle that you have. 1919 could be significant as I'm looking at the time, the recording time. Yeah. And I'm being guided to look up 1919. Sometimes I'll just give angel numbers as I'm seeing them, and you guys Google them, but I'm being guided to look that up. But with the two-faced friend, I'm getting like, yeah, some of you guys, like, may even have a friend. It's making me go to this card where it says, today I trust myself. Today I know that I will make right decisions to maintain a happy and healthy life. For some of you, you know, in order to maintain a decent, happy life and healthy to a decent point, you know, and when I say happy, positive, and, you know, happy, healthy life, it doesn't mean perfection, but at least decently perfect, or perfectly imperfect in however it fits you. So for some of you, maybe even cutting off friends, cutting off someone in particular could be significant. This could even be someone who has the energy of a cat, like very, I don't know why I'm getting the word slithering. That goes more so for a snake. So maybe even this person could move like a snake. Maybe you view somebody as a snake, fake, right? This may not even be for all of you, but I'm also getting another download where this could even be someone whose their symbol is the snake in the Chinese zodiac. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. So let me see what this 1919 angel number is. Yeah, there's many different meanings, right? If you go on Google it, Safari, however it fits, it says encourages you, 1919 encourages you to release self-doubt and limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Yeah, it says often the biggest obstacle to our progress is our own fear and doubt. This number reminds you to have faith in yourself and your abilities. Confirmation. I feel like that can definitely be what this 1919 angel number that I felt guided to look up means, okay? Because obviously you go on Google Safari and there's many different, you know, angles to each angel number. Now, I also did read, I'm going to read it because it might be for some of you. It says right here, if you're single, angel number 1919 means you're preparing to meet a promising new partner. So, you know, for some of you, this resonates where it's like romance, okay? You could be ending something too, because it says right here, if you're in a rocky relationship, 1919 means that your relationship is ready to end so that you have space in your life to meet a new partner. So yeah, it's kind of giving me like the download I'm getting when I read that. But I felt guided. I feel more so guided like the other one is for you guys, where it says encourages you to release self-doubt and limiting beliefs that are holding you back. But I am reading the other one for the relationship one, because for some of you, you could even be letting go of people who are two-faced, okay? Who maybe are sneaky, they slither, right? They, you know, when you think of slithering, it's kind of like sneaky. Why else would a snake slither if they're not going to be deceptive, if they're not going to attack, right? So I'm getting here, you could even be letting go of certain people. Yeah, because for some of you, you're meant to be in the spotlight. So, and I say some of you guys because you could already be in the spotlight, okay? I keep getting like, you know, messages, channeling, high priestess. So for some of you, you could already be in the spotlight in some way. Some of you guys, you could even be needing to believe you're in the spotlight already in some way, you know, kind of giving me like law of assumption. And it's interesting because I saw something about law of assumption. And I don't mean that in a conceited self-absorbed way. I'm not saying to believe you're superior, but believing that you are meant to be known, meant to be looked at in some way, okay? Yeah, the Star card, Aquarius energy, some of you guys, I'm also getting like, yeah, I'm looking at that, I'm getting like dream come true. Some of you guys, you are in this energy of the star. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna have to cover that. You're in the energy of being a star. You know, the star is like that big yellow star stands out among these other stars. So again, confirmation of what I just said, actually. This is like spotlight energy. This is spotlight energy too. So yeah, trusting self, being in the spotlight. Some of you guys are definitely made to be in the spotlight. I meant to say are meant, but I didn't. The word made didn't step out for nothing. So some of you guys were made to be like stars in the spotlight, sharing something, maybe even exchanging information of some kind, okay? Maybe for some of you, you may even consider yourself star seeds. And it's interesting because I was looking at something to do with star seeds. And again, I genuinely feel like sometimes I will watch or see things and it ties with what I'm going to be reading. And I always just find it so magical and amazing how that happens. At least for me, I find it magical and amazing. Yeah, some of you guys are leaving behind things that don't serve you emotionally. You could even be walking away physically. I'm getting you may have already detached more so emotionally, but physically maybe you're still on your way. You may even be working on something, putting attention to detail into things that you sorry guys, I have a habit of cracking my fingers. You could be working into something where it needs to have attention to detail. Yeah, manifesting what you want. I'm getting that saying, you're your own you're the creator of your own life. You're the creator of your own reality. Maybe not around you, but for self. And I know sometimes, because even I have trouble sometimes still, I'm not afraid to admit it, where I kind of feel a little bit delulu. Because I feel like a lot of people were programmed in some way to kind of go with what everybody else is doing. And sometimes being able to create your own reality when you're in a whole different other reality, it can get a little bit like, oh, you know? But I feel like for a lot of you, you're getting into that energy. Okay, interesting. And that's Gemini energy. You may even have people come to you as well for things that you know. Okay. Do I get more? No, I actually don't feel guided to get more. It says clouds, temporary problems. Yeah, and it's giving me like clouded judgment. So for some of you, you could even have clouded judgment, or you have people that want to cloud your judgment. But those are temporary problems. It could have even caused you or is causing you temporary problems. Okay? But I am hearing bye-bye. Let me see. Let me get a card on... Let me get a card on the clouds before I close off this reading. Give me a card, Spirit, on that clouds, temporary problems, where it says temporary problems. The Page of Swords, the Emperor, Aries energy, Page of Swords, Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, that temporary problem could have to do where you are... Some of you guys, I'm getting like you could even be wanting to learn, or you have like just a different view. I'm being intrigued to how this person is staring into an opposite, like it kind of gives me like into the opening. So some of you guys may even be trying to open yourself up, learn about different things, but you have someone here that kind of believes in what they believe in, and they're kind of stuck there. Now don't get me wrong, it's great to believe in what you believe, but this is it's how I'm reading it. I'm getting this as someone who may have like it may be like a distorted emperor. And notice how I was having trouble saying that, because the Emperor, the Empress is beautiful energy, but I'm going what I'm feeling off of my intuition, and I even feel like I'm having a hard time saying like, oh, I'm getting the Emperor is like in a lower vibe energy for this reading, for this spread. You could even have trouble, or you're doubting that that person is controlling. Yeah, it could be somebody that you live with or had some kind of stability or home with. This gives me like teamwork. Maybe this could even be someone in your team who has told you, hey, we're a team. But the reality is they've caused you some pain. They've caused you heartbreak with actions, I'm getting. But for some of you, place that how it resonates. That's changing though. The wheel's turning. How I'm seeing this here with that Four of Cups reversed, I'm getting you're not going to reject things that bring you love, bring you a sense of opportunity, because that person's missing out in the upright in opportunity because you're too stuck looking at the three other cups that are pretty much irrelevant. Yeah. What's changing is being able to see opportunities for what they are. Okay, give me more on that Wheel of Fortune, Spirit, before I really close off this reading. Give me what that Wheel of Fortune is. Yeah, being able to move forward. Being able to move to calmer waters. You know, and interesting, we had the Three of Pentacles here, which gives me the energy of like a home, teamwork. So for some of you, you could even be like moving away maybe physically, not just mentally and emotionally, but actually physically going away from what looked like stability. And I'm feeling guided to pull one more card. Give me one more, Spirit, for the Wheel of Fortune. Give me one more for the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Please give me one more for the Wheel of Fortune before I close off this reading. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Getting your wish fulfillment. Being able to have your wish fulfillment. For some of you, that wish fulfillment, that home, you know, that like what home means to you, what teamwork, what family means to you, right? We were talking about teamwork here. 3 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups in original tarot has the imagery of like a couple, the kids, the house. Now, of course, family and can have many different definitions and meanings and angles to each person. But what I'm getting here is like 2 of Cups, even being able to have like people who reciprocate your energy, where love is reciprocated, where it's received and given. Whereas in the past, it didn't. It was very controlling. Okay, I'm also getting like for some of you guys, doesn't matter the gender, somebody could have like been very gated. I don't know why I feel intrigued to the gate. Okay, maybe their mind is gated, or it can be, but you're getting to a point where, you know, I asked what the Wheel of Fortune is here. So I hope I didn't lose you guys. I get downloads and I'm like, ugh, one at a time. Gemini glitters. What's changing here is this energy where the love is reciprocated. And it doesn't even have to be a partnership. Although 2 of Cups, remember I did read you that angel number 1919. But just love in general. 2 of Cups, people that resonate with you, people that will give you what you give them. Equal give and take. And what actually is, you know, what would be maybe even considered like a fairy tale, right? And I know that sounds a little cheesy, but like, what would you what you would consider happy home, happy family? Whereas in the past, I feel like that wasn't the case. Yeah. Give me one more. Yeah, it says right here, pin, new job, new / career. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fair man, someone with a fair complexion. Yeah. Or this could be just someone that's maybe even has gray hair. They're older, okay? Doesn't even have to be fair complexioned. You're stepping into a new experience. That could be, see, fair man. Like, it doesn't have to be a man, but it could be like someone who has like distorted masculine energy, and they're watching you step into a new experience, or they're going to. Some of you guys just have to do with a contract, maybe. I'm thinking of it when I see the pin. I know pin and pen are 2 different things, but that's what I'm getting. Fan, romance, celebration. January could be significant. It says taking a vacation physically or mentally. Yeah. Like getting away from and energy that I feel like is distorted. And that person doesn't even have to be fair. It could just be someone that's older. Maybe even gray hair could be significant, okay? White hair. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I know I said I was gonna close off this reading like 5 minutes ago. But yeah, I hope you guys got some kind of clarity and or guidance. And yeah, Geminis, bye.